The oath of the unseen. To the mountaintop. Or the Silver Sisters.
Are you on your way here to us, Flower? A journey that...
Cool and brisk.
The path to me is open.
Chaos seeks me.
That the fates placed upon you proved inspiring to me. After some consideration, I discovered how to call upon you even from the surface of this world. I find it rather interesting there.
Almighty chaos.
Return now whence you came.
In the name of Hades. For my mother. The barrier's weakening. Need a quick overview. Traitors. Cha!
pitch in, fine, but don't get underfoot. Prepare. Face me!
How many of these do they have? Does this bottle's brilliant sheen come from the god of light himself? Perhaps to him it should return, right now.
Such a thoughtful gift. It's gracious of you to think of me like this, and during such a time, though there's no need to go out of your way. You're a little easier to spot with twin torches in hand, though yours don't seem to cast the customary kind of light. Truly, the more I learn of you, the more questions I have.
That's all it takes, huh? We get to know each other, you'll live to regret it. Happens all the time. Peace, sister.
More ashes. Salutations.
Darkness guide you.
Down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You bear the mark of chaos, little star. The most ancient being in existence lost a child to our common foe. Thus, the great creator becomes the great destroyer through you. Your choice? I see something of use.
What else is here? Delivery.
Hello, Flower.
Hear me, on my authority. Enchanted for the night.
said you're quick to learn, you know. And sure enough, whenever I drop in, you'd be over a cauldron working some new spell. Well, this is it. Your time to work some magic for our sake.
Farewell, Athera. Olympus, I accept this message.
What is it now?
Each time you know I'm here, no matter the softness of my approach or anything I do to mask my scent. Your senses are very keen.
Yeah, well, when you lose your eye, you gotta learn to compensate. And I never saw too good to start with. Could never tell how far away things were.
It must have been extraordinarily difficult, nevertheless. And now you use these heightened abilities to tend your flock.
Heightened abilities are like that. Look, this world's a real ugly place. Difference between you and me is I don't gotta look at it no more. Now hold still or start running. I don't even care. This one's for you.
Get off!
I'll find you there. Here's some of my pals.
Stay down. Take you. Bearing set. Driftwood. set a course. What did I say? There's my order.
Greetings from Olympus.
Beg pardon? More.
I shall oblige.
Couldn't do it. In the name of Hades. Desolation. Lord Charon's ship.
Guess who, sunshine?
A sudden surge.
Away from her.
Hi.
Rough waters. How's everybody back at the crossroads lately, eh? Master Odysseus putting all his plans to action at long last.
Oh yes. My route through here is thanks only to him. Say, he didn't put you up to this, did he? Deploying shades with makeshift wings and explosives seems like something the great tactician would do.
I'm acting on my own. Although maybe we're all a part of the great tactician's plan and just don't realize it yet. He always says we'll have to improvise. Might be I finally took it to heart. Here you go.
Thank you. Off he goes. Damn it. Full speed ahead. Not now. The path of stars.
Darkness guide you.
Need to get off this ship.
Together we shine.
Phrenos, hypnotize. Rest easy now.
Freedom in death.
You are as fresh as rain this eve, gorgeous. Paid a recent visit to the springs, hmm? There's nothing like a good hot bath, especially when in good company.
Some iron.
Trouble. So maybe I can't kill you, Trouble, but I sure can try.
She started it. By will of night.
Whereupon the torch-bearing Millennium ascends the mountain of the gods, she realizes that she left her heart within the crossroads, which she calls her home, and thus decides to go and pick it up.
Return to Shadow now. Oh, get up, Mel. A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
Took you long enough. Good to chat, but I better...
Begging your pardon, Shades. Lord Moros, would you accompany me to the Springs again sometime? And by sometime, I mean, are you busy now?
I feared you'd never ask again, Princess. I've longed for the warmth of the Springs since last we visited. Oof. I surely can get used to this.
Your relationship with the Fates sounds like it must have been a complicated one. You've never been on your own, have you?
I haven't. They're my sisters and my elders. I grew up under their watchful eye, and I'm more than their brother. I was their guardian. But I couldn't protect them in the end. Perhaps they always knew I'd fail them, and loved me anyway.
You can't go thinking like that. You had one of the most important responsibilities in the world. The Fates are as all-knowing as they come, aren't they? Then it stands to reason there wasn't anybody better suited for the task than you.
Princess, would you just let me wallow in my misery a bit? No, wait. Forget it. It's gone. A mighty incantation on your part just now.
Anyway, I know you love your sisters, but the circumstances being what they are, perhaps some distance will be good for you.
Perhaps. These springs are good for me. Of that, I have no doubt.
Nor I.
I think I really needed that. And always wonderful to have your company.
All part of the task.
What now?
I recall when I myself first grasped the flames of Ignium. I must have been about your age. Now you are possessed of their power.
All it takes is a bit of light to cast a long shadow. Isn't that so, Headmistress? I'll do my best to wield the flames as you have taught.
In your own way, Melinoi.
I've need of that. Moon dust. May moonlight guide us.
How did you?
Nemesis, for all the time you used to spend on the surface, surely there was something there that made it worth your while.
Oh, there was. Mortals like to reach beyond their means, thinking they're just like us. I'd sniff them out and put them back in their place.
Put them back in their place? By punishing them in some inventive fashion, I suppose?
That's right. We all should get what we deserve. No more, no less.
But don't mortals already have ways to ensure justice is served? Like my father did?
Sure they do.
All grown up. Concentrate. Thanatos. I much prefer to stand.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. The monstrous power of the Moonstone Axe is yours. There isn't much out there it couldn't chop clean through, including me.
It's got some heft. What would Knight have me do? This I vow. Heading up.
We are connected, not unlike that sheaf of barley which you have. Each stem is broken easily, and yet the bunch is strong. Each different, and yet all very much alike.
Cool and brisk. Desolation.
Lizard tail. Snake skin. Fear not.
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one. So mote it be.
Night protect us. Thanks. More pylons are nearby. Let's get the lay of the land. Shades, you're free. Hear me, on my authority.
Certainly.
Done here. For my father. Should be the last of them. It's rather heavy still. The barrier's lost some of its strength. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Here in the sky, I am immune. Now.
Together we shine. Shiver. My silver's come alive. Eidolons everywhere. Suffer no more. This golden nectar is nothing in comparison to your splendor, Queen Hera, but it's the very best we have where I am from. To your eternal beauty, grace, and wisdom.
You needn't be a flatterer, you know. I aid you not from love, but from necessity. If there's a lesson I can impart, it's that you ought to keep your guard up at all times. No surprise that Strife Incarnate recently decided to show up as she is wont to do. Eris made good sport of us before. Must think we're fools and easy prey. You correct her, yes?
By her grace. Always a treat. Nowhere to go but out. Finally. Night protects you, my lord. Farewell, Lord Charon.
You again? Look, I'm just a humble shepherd trying to live in peace. But I gotta protect my own, you understand? Plus, I gotta eat.
You call this trying to live in peace? Perhaps you shouldn't be interfering with my efforts to put an end to this war raging all around us.
The dead don't bother me. It's the living always been a pain in my behind. Good thing the living tastes better than the dead. Wake up, sleepyheads.
Should get here soon enough. Which way now? Olympus, I accept this message. And we're off. Let's begin. A gift. It's done. Good. Satisfactory.
Got you this.
Out of my way. Push closer. Bones for the broker.
Incoming.
Icarus.
You did it.
Hello, how fares your father, by the way? You have no idea how happy I am to find Daedalus hammers out there. I never see him around, so can never thank him in person.
I'll be sure to send him your regards when next I happen to run into him. Though it's been a little while. I'm glad his hammers have been of some use. Have another? Let me know how it goes.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Careful out there. A bit of solid ground.
Ginger roots and cypress twigs. Just how very fortunate. I have seen neither hide nor hair of that Medea as of late. Her charge was far less pleasant than my own, having to watch over that ghastly tan. I worry she's developing bad habits practicing in such a place.
I've seen Lady Medea recently. She seems rather comfortable in Ephira, in spite of what's happened there. Though she always had such a singular interest in curses and the necromantic arts.
Since she was old enough to think for herself, yes, to fend for herself, I should say. She may be my niece, yet she was always far more interested in our blood's other properties. At least she hasn't put a curse on me, as far as I can tell. Go now with grace.
The sweet and
Good seeing you again.
Stop.
Change of course.
Thus you have risen.
Exit gateway activated. Breaking through. No use. Lost too much blood. This way.
Oh, you must have visited the springs once more. It's that refreshing glow about you, love. I wonder with whom you've been bathing. I'm sure little birdie shall inform me soon enough.
Lord Charon.
Can't always stop you, but I can always slow you down. How's this? Want more? That does it. Heads up. All right, fine. Bombs away. I've had it. Catch this. Now. Couldn't do it. How could you be so cruel?
You started it. For the will of night.
The summit of Olympus is a hallowed yet precarious locale, and so the underworld princess, unaccustomed to such rarefied terrain, decides to take the last leg of her journey very, very slow.
Return to Shadow now. How long was I out? Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
You know how late it is?
Let's have a look around.
The son of Daedalus soars the skies in search of you.
Say, Lord Moros, would you accompany me to the riverside? I have a feeling your mere presence may help with the evening's catch.
I have a way with mortal creatures of all sorts, so I'll accompany you. Yes. Forgive me, Though I never have quite understood the compulsion to extract water creatures from their natural environs. I know for mortals it is sometimes necessary sustenance, though others do it for the sake of sport. Why?
For mortals, it seems to be an opportunity to assert themselves over the natural world. Though I would take no pride in outsmarting such creatures if I were them. In our case, we safeguard habitats for all the species that we find.
That seems like a burdensome responsibility for creatures that ought to take better care of themselves.
Well, there's more to it, I suppose. For one thing, it sets a contemplative mood, right? Means we can talk a little bit about matters unrelated to our own burdensome responsibilities.
I can certainly appreciate that part. And now we wait. Patience is a necessary skill in this pursuit. Steady, princess. Sealed. Impressive catch.
Victory is mine.
Perhaps it's good to let the mind wander a bit to such pursuits, every once in a while.
Blood and darkness.
More of this filth.
Don't hate me, babe, okay? It's not my fault I keep lying to you, manipulating you, shooting you with the rail, making you clean up after me, saying awful things behind your back.
While I cannot shake the sense that this is a personal feeling of mine, in spite of everything, I don't hate you, Eris. Not entirely. Although, whose fault is all of that, if not your own?
My mother's. It's Nyx's fault, that's whose. Because she literally made me what I am, and what I'll always be. I could have been old age or friendship, but no. And I can't change my nature, no matter how hard I try.
And approximately how hard would you say you've tried?
I mean, I haven't really yet, but I'm going to this time, I swear.
And I encourage you. What to cast? This one.
Hey.
Nem, you care so much for mortal justice. Where's your passion for ours? Kronos took everything from us. You said we all should get what we deserve, right?
Well, that's the thing. If you knew anything about mortals, they had it better once, when Kronos ruled. Called it the Golden Age.
How splendid that must have been for them. If only Kronos could have been so generous with his sons and foster children. You think him being somewhat nice to some mortals makes up for what he did?
No. Look, what if this is what we deserve?
We deserve better than this, Nemesis. Living in shadows, denied our families. Don't you want justice for them? Fine.
Fine work there. You really using that Lapras, Goddess? Double-bladed axe thing. I mean, you no offense, but isn't it a little much? Not even Ajax could have wielded that.
Weren't you the one who taught me to improvise, Odysseus? I'll use whatever means at my disposal. Who is Ajax?
Who is Ajax? Only the biggest lad I've ever met. Who's Ajax? But I forget myself. For he didn't have the strength of Hades flowing through him. Or maybe it's your own. Good hunting.
And that, my disciples, is the true meaning of life. Remember it well.
The spade. The testament of night. I swear it, Nyx.